Hey budgeties, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Mo. I'm 28, working on my financial freedom journey. And if you're returning, hey friend. So, we're about to start a new month, okay? March is upon us. And I know you're like, girl, the year just started. You're not wrong. And although it has started, it is just get on down the road, okay? That's how the year is going. So with the new month comes a new budget, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go over my monthly budget and goals for the month of March, not just mine, but mine and my husband's. I'm working in my Mo Budget Less Problems. I was getting it together. I was wondering, like, girl, what are we doing? So this is gonna be the last month in this budget planner. I'm gonna make myself a new one, but also I do have a giveaway that's coming up. It won't be in this video. I try not to do it in the monthly budget videos because people actually want to see the monthly budget. Like, they don't want to see all that extra stuff. So here we are on our last month. It is the month of March, darling. Okay, the month of March. If you're new here, your girl loves a good new month, okay? It's like it gives refresh. It gives endless possibilities. You see this? This is a blank canvas. I love this. Not that I even write in, look, I don't even be writing in for real. I just, just a little bit, a little something, but nothing crazy. So I'm excited, new month, and this is a month that my husband and I get paid 3 times, okay? So we get 3 paychecks each because we both get paid bi-weekly. So first things first, we're gonna go over our monthly quote. Budgeting helps you maintain control of your money and assists with giving every dollar a job. Come on now. If you don't know, I zero-based budget. And I'm gonna say kind of sort of because like I do give some change. I let it stay just a little bit. You need a little cushion in your account, and that's what we do. So I think this fits with that perfectly. And what we're gonna do is go ahead and fill in our calendar so we can get this ball rolling. Okay, so let me get my pens together first. If you don't know, your girl likes these, what are they, Pilot? Yeah, Pilot pens, the Precise V5. Also, if the lighting changes, it's God's plan, okay? We are using the Lord's lighting today, honey, darling. All right, so here are the pens. Just to give us some options. Do I have them all? I might be missing a couple, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe not. So yeah, I'm using the Pilot Precise V5 pens. Love how they write. That's what we're gonna do. Also, I'm drinking chai tea. If you don't know, your girl loves it. And these heart straws are available on my Amazon shop, as well as these pens. So let's get into it. So it's Friday, and let's do it in pink. Why not? It's Friday, and March starts on a Friday. So, and there's 31 days. We're just gonna go ahead. If y'all don't know, I do write sideways. Sorry, not sorry. Can y'all see this over here though? Yes. Okay. I just can't help it. But when it comes to the goals this month, the goals is gonna be goaling because we literally are having our wedding in the month of April. Wait, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. So we are married, but we're having our wedding in the month of April, and we just got stuff to get done. Honestly, we don't have a planner or nothing. Me and my mom are the planners. So this has been, I don't want to say stressful, but I don't want to say not stressful. Like, if you ever thought that a wedding planner's job was easy, boy, 27, 28, 29, 30, and it ends on a Sunday, 31st. So we had to budget early because it's technically a week from now, but I had to go in a little earlier because we get paid 3 times. So that first paycheck is gonna hit on that first of the month, okay? So we're just gonna say, payday, okay? Payday, and then payday. I switch up my A's, but life be lacking. So we got the 1st, the 15th, and the 29th. And then my mother's birthday, darling, is on the 10th. So I'm just gonna put mom's birthday. Mom's B-Day. little heart. Okay. So there's that. This is our calendar, straight to the point, easy. Just to say when we get our paydays. Now let's get into the monthly goals. Again, we just, life just be like this. So previously, in February, we haven't closed out the month yet, but it kind of separated like money, life, money and life, and then I just put like who for what beside it. I don't know if I'm gonna actually do that. Maybe. I don't know. So let's just put life, and then when I say that, I guess I mean like the initials. So I'm just gonna say life, okay? One thing my husband and I want to do, I think we even put it on our February goals, is to make sure we read a book a month. Let's see, start and finish a book. Okay, so that was for him, but I'm doing the same thing. So March comes, a new book comes afloat. So start and finish a book. And if you're like, girl, why is this such a big deal? Yeah, we want to read for enjoyment. We both used to, but life be lifing and jobs be jobbing. So that's 1. 2, we don't have children. One day we want to have children. We want to instill in them like you should be reading books, okay? Because listen, they try to take books from us. We were not allowed to read previously. So it's like you might as well just go ahead and read. Reading and knowledge, good things. Even though we're reading for fun, you should read in general. And children don't do what you say, okay? They do what you do. So I feel like just creating good habits is one of the things that we're doing. We're trying to start within ourselves before we create humans. Okay, start and finish a book is definitely one. And then also life, I just want to just finish wedding prep. Like, okay, and I just want everything to be perfect. Should I write that? Because I know it's not, but like, I just want everything to work out the way it's supposed to. Is it gonna? It should. I have faith. So finish wedding prep, start and finish a book. So work out. This is gonna be for my husband. So 3 times a week for his workout. The reason why it's gonna be for him and not for me is because I'm doing like a 30-day, everyday situation, trying to be body yaddy yaddy in my dress, So that's that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 30-day workout. Like, I'm in the midst of the 30-day workout. I think I'm on day 4 or day 5. No, I'm on day 4, and I'm in pain. But you know what? It's okay because you do what you gotta do. So this is for me. I'm gonna put an M, and then this is for him. We are gonna put an O, just because they're separate. But the other 2 are for both of us. What did I put? Like life and then money. I'm trying to think. Okay. Also, something else we have decided, we talked about, is our Bible study. Now, this might be controversial, I don't know, but we're like, we choose relationship over religion, okay? We have our own beliefs when it comes to certain religions, blah, 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 blah. Just because we've been in religions where it's very judgmental, it's very negative. So we still have a relationship with God. We definitely read and study the Bible, but one thing lately, we have not been doing that consistently. So that's what we're trying to do. Bible study consistently, okay? And this is for both of us, yet again. Both of us. Okay, that I think is all when it comes to life. Then we're gonna go, I guess, money. Okay, let's go to money. So my husband and I do have a vending machine. I haven't been posting anything about it because I'm kind of new at it, and I know, listen, the internet is a wild place. God forbid you have an opinion about something, or you do something wrong or not like somebody else. But I am gonna do a video about the vending machine. I'm just trying to get my ducks in a row, okay? But aside from that, we want to, we're shooting for the stars, but we want to do $1,000 profit for the vending machine, okay? So this meaning, like, after we buy all the candy, all the chips, after we get all of that, we still get a decent profit. We don't just do candy and chips, it's in a laundromat, so we also do fabric softener, detergent, bleach, things like that. So it's actually possible for us to get a profit, $1,000 profit. It just, everything has to sell, you know, swiftly. So there's that $1,000 profit from the vending machine for the month of March. And then we want to make sure we give my husband, since we're getting paid 3 times, we want to make sure he gets $1,000 to his emergency fund. Fund, okay? Bam. And then the last thing for money. So if you don't know, we've been like $2,500 towards our student loan debt, because we took, was it 2,500 or 2,000? I don't remember. It's 2,500, I think. So we took $1,000 away, but we just want to say, I put a dollar sign, I should just extra money to student loan debt. Now I'm gonna write a big number down in this budget, but it may or may not happen. It may or may not happen, because remember, we have a wedding literally the next month, so things be thinging, okay? So let's go ahead, we barely use that, but let's go ahead and get our monthly budget together. Okay, so the month is March. Make sure it says March. Yeah, March. All right. March. That was kind of a cute March. So because we do zero-based budgeting, we're going to say that we are starting off with $0 because we make sure that we have $0 in our account when we start off. And remember, this is a budget. So this is approximate. We come back, we do the actual at the end of the month or the next month, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's say O's full time. And then we're gonna say Mo's full time. And we're not gonna count any extra. We're just gonna keep it cute and keep it mute, okay? So let's start off with me. I think mine's is a little simpler. So I make about $2,200 a month. I know, actually, let's be specific. Let's not be vague here, friends. So, let's see, that was vague. 4,400, that's vague. $2,262. So that's what we're gonna say, $2,262. And then we're gonna times that by 3. So your girl is bringing in $6,786. Oh, that's me. Okay, so that's $6,786. Now, my husband, I'm salary, he's hourly, and so it does fluctuate. So I try to do his worst case scenario. Him and I agreed that since he got a raise, his worst case is no longer 14, his worst case is 1,500. So we're gonna say his is 1,500 and we're gonna times that by 3. That's $4,500. Now my husband also gets a commission check, and his worst case is 700 for his commission. So we're gonna add 700 and we're gonna say 5,200 is his worst case. And you're like, girl, why do you do worst case? We just rather be safe than sorry. I don't want to add and say like, oh, he's gonna do an amazing month, because I do want to speak life over him and his month. However, I don't want to put the numbers down and then we budget out the money for it and then we're highly disappointed. If we're just a little disappointed, I'm okay with that, because we can work with a little bit of disappointment. But highly disappointment, it's, you know, it sets us back. Which granted, all we have to do is rebudget. But I just try to be a little bit more realistic. 6,786, because I messed that up the last time. So we have a total here of $11,986. Wow, that is a lot of money. Okay, so we're trying to make sure we are good stewards of our money and do the right things. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our fixed expenses. If you're like, girl, what's a fixed expense? These are considered our bills that are not supposed to change. However, I do put bills in here that change. So like electricity could change, things like that. Also, I've gotten some concern about that electricity thing we signed up for, which was, I'm trying to think and talk, thinking right at the same time. Basically, it levels out your electricity. People are like, listen, electricity companies are predatory and, you know, it sounds good, but don't be so convinced that it's good. I completely understand what you guys are saying. This is my only thing. I live in Louisiana, and although it's winter, it's hot more than it is cold, and we kill air in this apartment, okay? And so traditionally, my electricity bill is about $200 a month, okay? Because we killed the air condition. Like it's toasty outside. Like I'm sweating here now talking to you guys, okay? So I understand the concern. I appreciate it. And they very much could take advantage. You know, that's what a lot of these big companies and organizations do. They try to take advantage of people. I am aware of that for sure. And I appreciate, again, you guys' concern, but for me to be leveled out at $130 compared to the $200 I'm usually gonna pay because I blast air condition, I think I'm okay with that. I'm just being honest. Even if because some people are like, oh, well, what if your months are down? Well, that one, for like a hot second when it was cold and we had the heat on, our electricity bill was still super high, still in the 200s. So I'm gonna take my little 130 and I'm gonna run with it, okay? I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna run. But I really do appreciate you guys, you know, being concerned because I definitely thought long and hard about it before I even decided to do it. Not just me, my husband and I thought really long and really hard about it because I'm like, to me, I'm like, oh, if it sounds too good to be true, then it might just be too good to be true. But I don't know, we felt like that $70 was worth it. So that's why we signed up for it. Okay, so let me walk you guys through what I've been doing. So I'm just going down all of our bills. We are gonna add another bill because we're trying to get life insurance. I feel like that's been one. I haven't been talking about it, but it's been one thing I've been working on in the background because some of these companies are crazy with the prices they want to charge. 1, 2, a lot of them, they want to take blood, spit, anal, like all the type of tests you can think of. And I'm like, for that little bit amount of money, you want to make us do all of that? And then they want to, I've been going through it. So I'm gonna add life insurance. However, I'm working on it. I think I'm gonna do life insurance to our car insurance, so that way we don't have so many different accounts. So $16.08 is our rent. $51.50 is our internet. It did go up some change, plus $130. That's that electricity thing that's gonna be every month, plus $210. Our car insurance went up. Yuck. $180 because our phone bill went up. Yes, we have AT&T. Yes, I did not have service. Womp womp. Plus $22 for subscriptions. And again, people say like, okay, what subscription is $22? I pay $1.99 or is it 99 cents for Hulu every month because I get the Black Friday deal. We have our Apple Music and then we have storage. That's all I'm really paying for. However, in May, I do have a yearly bill for Amazon. So I gotta start getting that together. O-loan, this is my husband's student loans plus $300. That's just his bill. And then my student loans is $197. And then we go to the YMCA plus 71.10. So that is $2,769.60. So we're gonna go ahead and total that out. 2,769 and that's 60. Y'all know I write big. Y'all know that. 2,769.60, and we're gonna take that and we're gonna subtract 11,986. So we have $9,216.40 left over. 9,216.40. So we're gonna go from fixed expenses to variable. Now some of this I might keep open a little bit just because things like sinking funds, we're probably not prioritizing at this moment. So one thing I forget to think about every time we get paid 3 times or whatever, and we get paid 3 times twice a year when you're biweekly. I forget that means that I have to triple the food because 2 weeks. So that's $600 for food. We do $200 every time we get paid. That's $100 a week. Well, this is gonna be 6 weeks and that's gonna be $600 because it's 2 for 6, yes. That's a lot of money. So fingers crossed, in my mind, we're not gonna spend all that money. Any extra money will be going to our savings, wedding money, things like that. Okay, and then same thing with the gas. So right now we're averaging about $30 every week. 36, right? No, I'm sorry, $30 every 2 weeks. So 369, yeah. Jeez. So that's $90 per person. And then with our fun money, same thing. We're getting paid 3 times. We do 50 a paycheck, so that's $150 per person. for all 3 checks. And people are like, oh my God, I've gotten complaints. I don't know. The internet is a crazy place. I'll get like, oh, that's just way too much money just for you guys to go on date night. That's not what Fun Money is only for. Fun Money is date night, yes, but we also have actual lives. I know it's hard to say because a lot of people don't have lives, but you know, like we do sports or we have, you know, activities that we have to pay a fee for, like if you join a basketball league or a football league or something like that. So that also includes that. This is if we hang out with friends. Like it is New Orleans. We have a whole bunch of festivals. Our festival money comes from our fun money. So we probably should have a festival fund. I'm not gonna hold you. That might be a good idea. So that's why we give $50 a paycheck. And if you don't like it, I'm so sorry. Sinking funds. This is the one I think I might keep open, or am I? I don't know. I'll just go ahead and put what I put originally, which was $350. So let's add this up. Remember, we have $9,216.40 left over from our fixed expenses, which is a lot of money, and we are grateful and blessed. So let's start with the food. That's $600, and we're gonna go ahead and plus $90 for my gas or his gas, plus another $90, and then plus $300 because 150 and 150 is $300, and then we're gonna plus $350. So now we have $1,430 what our variable expenses are going to be. 1,430. Okay, and we're gonna take that $1,430. We're gonna subtract $9,216.40. So then you have $7,786.40 left over, darling. $7,786.40. So then we're gonna move it on up to the savings. Bam. I try to be as accurate as possible when it comes to the monthly budget. Although we're just budgeting and our actuals are gonna be different, I try to just, you know, be on the money with it. So let's talk about these savings. First things up is our IRAs. We are trying to max out our IRAs for the year 2024. So that's a big deal or whatever. We're trying to get my husband's emergency fund up to $10,000 because mine's is already there. Some people are like, why y'all got different emergency funds if you guys are married? We're newlyweds, and that's an account. Those are accounts we haven't joined or combined just quite yet. Also, as women, money is sometimes used as a tool, you know. I hate to say it, but it is sometimes used against us. So a part of me is like, you know, maybe one account or a couple of accounts us having separate is okay. We're probably going to join our emergency fund, but then we do have like our sinking fund separate because those are other accounts we haven't combined. We're not combining exactly everything, but my husband understands. We talk about it, so life be life. Okay, let's get into these IRA numbers. So we have $7,786.40 left over. Now, $291 is what we usually put towards our IRA per check. Now, when you times that by 2, bam, you got $582 a month is what we're giving to our IRAs. Now, we're getting paid 3 times, so now we're gonna add another $291. That is $873. Yeah, I said it. That's a lot of money. But again, we're trying to, you know, max out on these IRAs. So 873 times 2, that's $1,746. I don't plan on giving myself anything towards emergency fund. My husband feels the type of way when I say but he's just like, no, it's not fair. But really, I understand the goal is to try to get him something. Also, I have my emergency fund just like he has his emergency fund and a high yield savings account. So that way, it kind of doesn't matter because I am gaining money. I think I gained maybe $50 or whatever through Marcus by Goldman Sachs. But my husband's emergency fund, the goal is to get him $1,000 at minimum. Okay. And then we have his and hers, and then we have honeymoon. So his and hers, the goal is also to do 1,000. You're like, what is his and hers? This is at minimum 1,000. This is what do I want to call it? This is what our wedding money is coming out of. And so we have several $1,000s in that his and hers account. We paid for like my dress, my shoes, his suit or whatever. We took that money out of the his and hers. We kind of been saving on it, so we just want to give an extra amount. We do have some bills we have to pay for the wedding, so there's that. So I'm gonna keep that open though, because I think I'm gonna be a couple numbers off, and I want to make sure that the honeymoon actually has a little bit more. One thing we did for our wedding was only as far as like our registry is only ask for money. We're like, listen, we only want money porque we just want to like go on trips. I didn't say we want to go on trips, but you know, we want to get a house and just live a good life. So that's $3,746. I'm gonna write that to the side. $3,746. So we rather that than actually buy us all that extra crap. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say we haven't been putting a lot of money towards our honeymoon because we only ask for money, and hopefully that'll help us to, you know, get a honeymoon. We don't have a set honeymoon right now. So we'll see. I will let you guys know. Any money we make or we get from the wedding or whatever, we will talk about it in YouTube, y'all. Okay, so student loans. Now, here's the thing. I went ahead and I was ambitious. Y'all know me, okay? Y'all know how I get down. I went ahead and said $3,500. Now, hear me out. If we're trying to close out when it comes to the budgeting, you know, and the finances or whatever, we might not reach that $3,500, but this is the goal. This is the goal. This is the top end of the goal. We want to at least reach the $2,500, but that's okay. That's okay if we don't, you know, because we realize that we have other stuff going on. So we're gonna say that $3,500. We're gonna add that to that plus 3,500. You're like, girl, what are you doing? That's $7,246. Now I'm gonna take this away from $7,786.40. That's $540 left over, and that's what we're gonna put towards the honeymoon. And I hope I did that math right. Truly, I do. But we're gonna see. Okay, so we got 873 times 2. That's our IRA, 1746 plus 1,000 plus, I should have said 2,000. Another 1,000 plus 540. That is $4,286. See, no, I'm off. Oh no, I'm not. This 500. Okay, $4,286. So $4,286. We're gonna subtract 7,786.40. We have 3,500.40. So when we come back down to here, the total here is, I hope y'all can see this, 3,500. I've been struggling to write, y'all. And then the remaining is 40. You're like, girl, zero-based budget. Calm down. I know. That's why I said it's just change. It's just change. And it's just what's change. So let's just get a highlighter. Let's just highlight a couple things because we are getting back to cash stuffing a little bit. Yuck, I know. Vomit, vomit, tomato, tomato, tomato. Here we are. We're not doing gas because we go to Sam's Club. So, but what we're doing is food. I think we do better when we have cash for food because even going to Sam's Club because I gotta wait in the line, but nonetheless, it works. And then we do his fund, and then we do my fund, and we do some sinking funds. Okay, so we have a hurricane fund, some sinking funds, but not all. So I just put like a little star right there. But God willing, this is gonna be a very prosperous month. Also, I'm going to announce the giveaway for like in the video in this month in February. However, the winners will probably be announced in March. So that's another thing. We'll have winners announced in March. Hopefully we reach all of our goals. One thing my husband do is weekly, we sit down at the table and we look at our goals and like how close, how far we are. Do we need to fix the goals? Is it realistic? All the things. We're trying to be more consistent with that as well because we need that, okay? We need to do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are setting up your March budget because March will be here before you know it, okay? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Bye.